What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. I'm Edward the Collector, and you're watching another Transformers video review, clearly. And this is a Transformers Earthrise Wheeljack. It could also be Kingdom Wheeljack. It's literally the same figure, but my copy is specifically the Earthrise one. As you can see here, he is in his very nice race car vehicle mode. It's a somewhat based off of a Lancia Stratos, because that's what it was in the G1 cartoon, and the G1 toy was that, but I think it's a little bit more sleek, but there's some detailing around, like kind of like the bumper and the headlights and just the shape overall. But for more detailing, you can see there's a lot of stickering detail, which is very cool. There's, you know, Praxis and Iacon modulator. Will it focus? Can you see that? Kind of. Yeah, there we go. And 638. I don't know what a lot of this means. I don't know what 638 means. I don't know what Praxis is, but right there, I don't even think you can see that. Hold on, let me see. Kind of. That says Velocitron Racing, 1984. Because 1984 is when Transformers came out, and Velocitron is the racing planet in Transformers mythos. So, and then there's some Japanese text. I don't really know what that says either. But yeah, very cool stuff all around. It says Wheeljack right there. That's pretty cool. But yeah, very nice detailing. I love the Italian coloring because, you know, Italian car, Italian race coloring from all those years ago. Yeah, the red, white, green looks very cool. It rolls all right, but that wheel likes to get stuck. Like, it doesn't roll at all. So, and it kind of rubs against, you know, I guess the shirt fabric, the cloth fabric kind of gets caught, but it's okay. It still looks really nice. And there is some weapon storage if you want. It comes with this little shoulder cannon missile launcher thing, and you just put that on top. And that's actually the only place you can put it, except like back here, but that kind of looks weird. I guess not. It could be like a, you know, you have like a gas tank or something on the back of your car. Or you can take off the wings, because they are actually 5mm ports, and you can put it on the back. And you can put the wing on the back like that. I think that looks pretty cool. It's another thing you can do. I like that a lot. But not much else to say about the vehicle mode. It looks really nice. Very nice display piece. So yeah, I think we should get into robot mode now, which is fairly simple, but there are some things that you need to look out for. So, first of all, what you're going to want to do, you're going to want to come over here, or just keep holding it, I guess. Untab the legs, and untab the windshield. Again, be very careful, because it's clear plastic. I've said this before, everyone should say this. Actually, what you're going to want to do is you untab the arms first, because those are actually holding in the legs in vehicle mode. Sorry about that, I'm misinformed. But then now you're able to freely mess around the legs. And here, there is this clear windshield front piece that you just flip down like that and fold up. One of those things you have to look out for, because if you don't, then it can just pop off. So like that. And then fold up the feet. Flip around the entire stomach and waist assembly. Bring down the arms like that. Then swivel them around. And then flip the wrists around. It's pretty cool. So like, it comes down like this. And then you swivel and swivel the opposite way. I think that's pretty cool. Then flip up the head until it clicks. Bring up the chest until that clicks in as well. Like so. And then fold around the back wings like that. And so, here we have Earthrise Wheeljack, or Kingdom Wheeljack, in his robot mode, which looks pretty good. You can plug in that piece, of course. It looks pretty good. Not much to complain about. It's very simple, not much, you know, articulation. Kind of annoying in the legs, because they don't really tab in very well, so they're kind of wiggly. But it looks good for a G1 looking Wheeljack. Not very stylistic like Generations Wheeljack, which I actually have. I will be right back. And so here we have Generations Wheeljack next to Earthrise Wheeljack. Very chunky boy. And I thought he would actually be shorter, but they're actually kind of the same height. It's just proportions made it look different than it was. But as you can see, this one is way more... Alright. This one is way more G1 esque. Wow, the Generations one from all those years ago tried to do more stylistic approach with like just more dynamic angles and less blockiness, pretty much. Please stand. There we go. Both look great though. I still really like this figure. Funny story about that though. I got this Wheeljack because I didn't have one and I wanted one. And then a few months later, like a year or so later, the Earthrise one came out, updated. And I was like, well, that kind of sucks. But honestly, it doesn't suck as much as I thought it would because that figure is still very different, very cool. And this figure is just, you know, it's fine. So, if you want one or the other, I suggest maybe, it's up to you, of course, but maybe go for Generations. It's a little different, a little cooler. But if you want a G1 stand-in, if you want like a G1 collection, then definitely go for Earthrise or Kingdom or that new 5-pack. But enough about comparisons. Actually, one more comparison, since I have him here. Here is the Bumblebee Movie Studio Series Wheeljack. The superior design. Whatever happened in Rise of Beasts shouldn't have happened. But this looks cool. That looks cool. He's definitely shorter. But, you know, both look really nice. Now, for Earthrise Wheeljack's articulation, he has a ball joint at the neck. So you can get a little bit of movement around there. Kind of hindered because of the ears and the shoulder cannon. He has a shoulder swivel that's kind of very hindered. So you can't really do much with it. But, you know, there's still movement there. A bicep swivel and a wrist swivel, which is pretty cool. It's meant for vehicle mode, but, you know, it's still there. Very nice. Then he has a hinge at the shoulder, of course. He has a waist swivel, like that. You can go up that far, and back that far, and you can go out that far. And then he has a hip swivel, or a thigh swivel. I'm actually not sure what that is. Pretty sure it's a thigh swivel, though. And then he has a 90-degree bend at the knee. And finally, an ankle tilt and a toe point. So, quite a bit. He just kind of looks weird in some poses, just because of the way proportions are, and it's kind of, you know, what is it? I guess like kind of stiff, because it's not very dynamic. It's literally just 90-degree bends at the elbows, and then just blocks on his hands. So, but it looks really cool. I really like this figure. I do suggest it if you can get it for cheap, or if you got it in the 5-pack bundle. It's a good figure. If you saw my last review, then you know it is the pre-tool, or not even the pre-tool, it's the, I guess it would be, kind of. But this figure, Wheeljack, got retooled into Sunstreaker. You know, I talked about that in that video. So, I think Sunstreaker did it better, in all honesty. But Wheeljack is still cool. I like Wheeljack a lot as a character. I like this figure. And so, I do suggest it. Just make sure you get it cheap, or get it in the bundle, or even for retail price. I'm pretty sure when it came out, it was like $20 or something like that. So, that's pretty good. I'd probably spend $15 on it now since it's older. But, like I said, it's a great figure. And I think that's about it for the figure. Make sure to like, make sure to comment, make sure to subscribe if you want to. And I will see you all in the next video.